Hello there, tarot friends. Please let me know if you just saw a countdown. I tried it again, but I don't know if I did anything different than last time or not. So you'll have to let me know. I tried to sub to myself this morning so that I could see if it worked this time, but it wouldn't let me subscribe. Like I was just on my phone and I don't know if it just wasn't like taking, but like when I touched my name, it went to my channel. But when I touched subscribe, it wasn't doing anything. So I don't know. I tried. Let me know. Was there a countdown? Oh. Here's some exciting news while I wait a moment to see how we're doing. I have to figure out what's going in these Kelly bags now. So my gray one with a ghost on it. Okay, no countdown. This is amazing. Okay. Oh, here's a dumb question. Do I push live? Because then that's when I'm broadcasting, right? So do I push live and then count down? Because I have it in the stream. I don't know. I was assuming it would like override that because like it was a video playing. And I thought because it was a video file. Like I let the whole countdown happen, Chris, and then go live, or like immediately count down and live because you're not seeing it unless I'm live. Is that right? Sorry, I'm real old. Okay. Okay, thanks, Tony. Stop talking about subscribing. Okay, I tried to subscribe to myself so I could see what was happening, but it wouldn't let me do that either. He says no. Immediately count down on live. Okay. Okay, I will do that next time. I did one other thing different this time. Next time I'll do two things different and see if we can make it happen. So I came in here a couple minutes early to like try to mess around with that. So I got this gray on gray with a ghost. So some of these things, like I don't have things in mind when I buy these. Immediately go live after starting the countdown. Okay, thank you. I'll try that. That makes sense. Okay, so what's going in here is the Rackham Tarot, which I haven't had out in a good long time. English major that I am, or was, I don't know, my once an English major, always an English major, I don't know. But anyway, I love the Rackham Tarot. We'll just start with a little random bit before we get going. And this is very like ghosty feeling to me. So I figured this would be a good one. Plus the color tones kind of match it. So it's like 2 for 2. These are all pre-existing works of art. I'm going to go back and say hi to everyone in a minute, but I just wanted to show this from his stories and from his books. And so there we have it. Beautiful little storybook deck. And this is going to have its new home because it was in a tuck box. Like if a deck, okay, from one English major to another, it's forever. So I'm really only swapping out things that are in tuck boxes or things that I have in little zipper pouches. Because if it's a good box, then like that's great. So I have things that would work, but I don't want to move them out of their good box. The whole point is like to have, anyway. So anyway, this is what's going in the gray Kelly bag. So that's just our little extra today before we get started. Jen from the future is here. Okay, so let me put this in here with its little white book. And I have a Rackham Oracle too. I don't know if that's in tuck box? I think so. Why do I feel like that one's in a 2-part box? I don't know. But let's see how it likes its new little ghosty home. Oh, it's kind of tricky. No, it's not. Yes, Jen is up late. I was going to say, because we're like 14 apart, 12 or 14? No, 15, but I don't know which way it goes. So it's either 6 or 12 there of some fashion after midnight. Okay, there we go. There's my little Rackham Tarot and its new home. Do. Okay, so we will wrap this up and then we will get started. I will say hello to everyone and we will get on with our 3 places. I think that puts us with having 2 places next week. And then we will be on to tools for our 3rd section of archetypes. Okay, look, so cute. Okay, Zany is still out. Well, not Zany, Toke Witch. This is a tarot deck. So this can go, no. This all needs to be redone now because I pulled so many things out to do VRs and things. And it's just a mess, but it's fine anyway because I still need to pull, like I told Chris like a week or 2 ago, I was going to put astrology or Lenormand decks in the little cubby over here, like move them out of here. And I didn't because then work got crazy all of a sudden. Like it was a slow day and then it wasn't. So that messed up my plans. But anyway, the point is I need to get those separate so that I can have a little more room to move things around in here to do my collection videos. I still need to figure out how to do that. I think I'm going to split it into tarot and oracle because otherwise it's just going to be crazy. Anyway, happy Tuesday, everyone. Thank you for being here. Let's go back to the beginning. Hello, and welcome. Thanks for hanging out with us on Archetype Tuesday. Jamie's here. Sip, sip. Gerald, Jamie, hello, and happy Tuesday. Everyone's saying hello. Isabel's here. Tony's here. Ooh, a day off work. That's exciting. And you get triple cards today. So exciting. Here I am. Notice popped. Chris is here. Yay, Isabel working from home on something that allows her to listen. No countdown, no countdown, no countdown. Boom, boom, boom. Tony with the details. People telling me how to live my life. Thank you. I need that. Shauna's here. Hello. Yes, cute ghosty. More life coaching. I need all the help. Yes, the gray and gray is amazing. And Jen, who can't sleep, so we're sorry for that. But we're happy you're here. Isabel wanted a Christmas Kelly pouch, but realized she didn't have a deck that needed a home at the moment. Yeah, I have still these 2 unspoken for, right? Like I just felt like I needed all the Halloween things. But like I don't really, like this one especially, no idea what I'm going to put in there. But it's whatever. I thought maybe my winter weight, because that's in a tuck box. It's not the worst tuck box in the world, but still it meets the requirement. And the colors are at least sort of vibrant enough to go in here. Plus like Ghost of Christmas Past. I don't know. Like I have no real like need for these. They were just cute and I needed them. And I originally kind of thought of this green and purple one as like a gift or a giveaway. So we might do that anyway. My decks tend to be more like, I don't know, not all of them subdued, but not like this vibrant usually. So I don't know, maybe this is a giveaway pouch and then I'll find something for the pumpkin. We'll see. That's where we are in our Kelly bag progress. Isabel says, guess who has ordered the archetypes? Why can't I talk? Guess who has ordered the archetypes for Christmas, as I'm enjoying this so much and I got a deal on the Antiquities of Magic this weekend. Yay! I saw those deals from, it's not Joanna Nelson, Jillian C. Wild. Amazing. I'm so excited for you. I think you will really love them. Regina's here. Hello and happy Tuesday. She is multitasking away. Shauna is on a spending ban for the rest of forever, so I will live vicariously through you all. I refrained from purchasing 2 things I saw yesterday that were like pretty good deals. I'm like, Deanne, but do you really? I don't know. I feel like I need to do something first. Like, I'm okay money-wise, but like I could always be paying off something else. You know what I mean? So I think I might do that too. But then it's so hard because I'm like, last November I bought all that stash. Remember? Do you remember? So I don't know. We'll see. I feel like I need to accomplish something in here first and then check the budget and then see like if I have those 2 things like going well, then maybe I can get something. I don't know. We'll see how I do. But yesterday I held off. Yesterday was super busy with work. Today's going to be super busy with work. I'm hoping like Thursday is a little quieter. Friday I should be in good shape to be totally relaxed for our casual. Anyway, that's that. So starting out, our first one today is the Threshold. And we will get into the book here. So we have someone standing. We have that little bit of texture that maybe looks like the nest and things that we've seen before, like in the mother card and in other things like that sort of texture. And then this like red, orange, yellow, I guess maybe just orange to yellow. I don't know. Okay. Let me find. No, these are the people. I always start too far back. Okay. The door, the gate, the initiation. We cross thresholds continually, consciously and unconsciously. Doorways, gates, and entryways grace our path on a daily basis. When this card arises, it signifies that the precipice you stand upon is not your typical one, however. You have arrived at a threshold of initiation, here to usher you into a new reality. It requires you to leave behind the you that you thought was so well formed. A new frontier calls. This is not easy work. Threshold initiation means a part of you will be lost in order to make space for what is next. A metaphorical death must occur. Some may not recognize you. You may struggle to recognize yourself. The ground seems to crumble as you free fall into your new reality. This is the liminal realm. One step, dear friend. Just take that one necessary step forward. Nope. Just take that one necessary step toward the future that calls you. Okay. The left margin. In Hindu mythology, Ganesh is the ultimate gatekeeper. Look to the great elephant god for support. Hecate, Janus, and Mention are also watching over you. Crossing a threshold may not always be voluntary. Sometimes we are thrown across the boundary through circumstances far beyond our control. Either way, we cannot go back. When light, growth, individuation, ease in the liminal. When dark, resisting, refusal to grow, barriers, boundaries. To go deeper, lie on the floor and listen to Bob Dylan's Standing in the Doorway. Okay, so there's your assignment for the threshold. All that stash I saw, and now they're singing and dancing. Lovely. Oh, the tiny hands are out. Oh no. And says this is one of her favorite cards in the deck. Okay, so now I'm obviously thinking about baby in my belly and this second labor and delivery and birth of a child and a new me, blah, 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 blah. Because, I mean, that's just what I have going on right now. And these cards, Threshold, Womb, and the Storm, are all extra making me think that. So I don't really need to share details about that because it's just kind of, I mean, you all know where I am in life right now. But if you have things to share about the Threshold, please do. Sip, sip. It's kind of cold, but it's still good. Okay. Moving on to the womb. Which is also super beautiful, I think. Especially because of the way that the cards kind of like could bleed into this color. I don't know. Right? And then we have like a little sort of like golden pearl there in the center. Why can't I do this? Beautiful. Okay. Gerald says, I think thresholds are easier to cross when we remember there are deities available to watch and help if we ask. Yes. I have colored like 7. Like there's been nothing new to update you on since, I don't know. I don't know, you haven't been probably to archetypes in a while, but not many. It's gone by the wayside because I don't know, it just has. It will be a good project to pick up though sometime soon. So the womb, the nest, the belly, the origin. Yes, I feel you kicking. Everything has an origin story. The womb archetype asks us to contemplate the beginning beyond the beginning, the mother beyond the mother. In a world that often negates the power and necessity of feminine principles, this card returns us to the warmth, tenderness, and sacred intelligence from which we came. It is a card of receiving, not achieving, of accepting love from the mother of us all. She is the life-giving force that forgives and cherishes even the most wounded and disparate soul. No matter how lost you are, the womb awaits your return to help you heal and grow. This card is a call to keep things simple, to return, to be reborn in the name of love. The womb is everywhere. It is beyond gender, beyond time. We are within it as it is within us. Consider that Mother Earth must also have a mother. Imagine her. What would honoring the feminine look like to you? Where would you begin? Imagining yourself as loved is a good place to start. When light, nourishment, harmony, warmth, love. When dark, stricken, ecological crisis, infertility, imbalance. To go deeper, Gustave Courbet's The Origin of the World. Okay, a couple of questions here. We crossed the threshold through the womb to life. Yes. Is the threshold edge, you called it a nest, what is surrounding the pearl in the womb? No, this looks like smaller, like dots, whereas the nest part looked more like little wheat or something. So this is like it's less recognizable as a natural thing, is what I'm going to say. It's kind of like staticky looking to me. Chris, you salted caramel macchiato of divinity. Salted caramel is so good. Shauna says, taking my son to the hospital for a procedure soon, then work tonight. I've been working on modding my Czech shadowscapes, but it's slow going with all the other obligations. Well, I hope your son's okay and that everything goes smoothly with that. I do love the Czech shadowscapes. I got that within the last year, I think. Thresholds invite pause. I love that. Yes, that is a nice way to say that. Moment to breathe before jumping. Moment to breathe. Bringing it back to myself. My last appointment, which was Friday with the midwives, we are requesting to be like in the natural birth center, which we had requested last time and took this special class to be in there. And then it was full on January 15th when I was there to have Max. And so we didn't get to be in the fancy room, which was fine. And it's actually more, I mean, it will be really nice. They have like a queen bed in there so that like everyone can actually sleep. And yeah, we didn't have any of that. They have like a birthing tub and blah, blah, blah. Like there was no time for that anyway. So like, I didn't really care about that part of it. But for Ryan, like his back is messed up from the military, like a lot of jumping out of planes and whatnot. And he had to sleep in this like reclining chair basically. And that's really not good for his back. And so if he's in good shape that night and then we come home the next day, then he is in good shape to help me. So anyway, we're hoping to get the big fancy bed in the natural birthing center. The point is, she said, you know, you have to do this little checklist. You know, she was like, were you medicated last time? And I said, nope, just oxygen though. Like, I don't know if that's in high demand these days or not, like because of all this COVID stuff. Like I was kind of kidding, but kind of not. I don't know. And she's like, nope, that's fine. And I was like, just bring me the oxygen. That's all I need. Okay. Speaking of labor and delivery, the storm. Isn't it beautiful? This is one of my favorite cards. She used in other cards as well, the little, like the salt in the paint method. That's what those little spots are. And how it kind of like burst away from the center of each of those little things. Look at the storm. Amazing. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. See, I don't know how often we do that here. I think sometimes we do, but like no one that I've assisted, like 6 or 7 times I've been with friends when they delivered, and like none of them ever had that. I don't know, but that would be kind of funny. Oh. Let's go back and see. Regina, you luxurious, lazy boy sofa. I don't know if that was supposed to be twice. Sofa with built-in recline cup holders and phone charging points. That's like a vacation right there. Okay. Only oxygen. Yeah, for me, I felt like I could soldier through that. It was fine. Like halfway through, like when I was at like a 5, like that was kind of the worst part for me. Like the pain was the worst, like up in my belly. The rest of it, I hesitate to say didn't really bother me because like there were definitely moments where I was like, wow, I'm pretty sure my body is splitting into 2. But the worst part for me was like earlier, but that was also because I was in this really hot triage hallway and like I didn't have a room yet, and I think I just wasn't relaxed. And so I don't know. Plus, it was my first time doing this whole thing, and I was like, what in the hell is about to happen? I don't know. Yes, salt with paint. The pain killing through a mask type of gas, Jen. Or, yes, Chris, that kind. Yeah. So, the storm. The chaos, the whirlwind, the disorder. Possessing an energy much like the Tarot's Tower card, the storm undoes all that is. Everything that was solid, known, and relied upon is stripped away by the winds of fate. The ground becomes the sky becomes the center, and then the center disappears. The storm is a great equalizer. No matter how far we've come on the path, no matter our age, wealth, or wisdom, we can't hide from its savage winds. Their disturbing howls stir anxiety and make it impossible to see and think straight. You must wait it out. If you try to fight the storm, you will lose. A better option is to seek temporary shelter and a reliable friend. When all else fails, go within. There, for a moment, you settle into the eye of the storm. The storm's intention is to rebalance your equilibrium. It is a result of precarious conditions, not the cause of them. The storm lays bare the truth that there are forces larger than you. This understanding is a relief, but also a predicament of power that requires your surrender. When light, meaningful obliteration and annihilation. When dark, meaningless disorder and dysfunction. So, right, we're just talking about what's meaningful and what's meaningless, right? It's the same, like, meaningful obliteration and annihilation. When dark, meaningless disorder and dysfunction, right? So that's implying that there is order in the obliteration and annihilation if we're in the light aspect, yeah? And that there's a function. To go deeper, the tornado scene in The Wizard of Oz and Rilke's The Man Watching. Okay. So, it also reminds me of, because I'm thinking about birth and everything like that, the Lightning Crashes by Live. Yeah, you know. Anyway, so all together, let me see. These would go backwards. If I can hold them up. Yeah. The threshold, the womb, the storm. Look at those together, right? We leave that dark spot, we jump off through the womb and into the storm, back into darkness. Yeah? Amazing. Okay, so I'm only going to be able to hold up. We'll draw cards again, but I'm only going to be able to hold up cards like for each one at a time, right? Sip, sip. So let's do, I still have this tower over here of my 10. Yikes. Ooh. Or into lightning and light possibly too. Yes, and I was going to say there is color here breaking through, right? I think we go through that dark, that's the storm that we're waiting out. And then we have all those other colors coming back through. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. So let's see. We'll do one abyss and one taupe witch for each of these. And next week is also places. I think we have 2 left. And then the following will go into tools. And I think when we switch to tools, we'll do a new tarot and oracle so we can see other cards for these 2. Yeah, what do you think? Okay. That's such a pretty card. Okay. So let me see here first. Yeah, November 30th. Tomorrow is December. That's kind of crazy. I have to figure out what I'm using for December. Like I'm using Winter Weight as weekly, I think. Weekly, like 3 card. But I want to add in another tarot deck for dailies, which I do sometimes, but I haven't lately. I've just been picking 1 tarot and 1 oracle. My November decks are Moon Baby and Orshi's Zombie Oracle. I think for December, I'm going to try to do 2 and 2 because choosing my 10 made me want to use those decks as well as use the decks that I left out. Oh, Jen is already in December. Yes, that's amazing. So I have to figure out what I'm going to use with Winter Weight. Winter Weight always gets December, sometimes January instead, but I'm going to use Winter Weight and something. I was thinking Golden Thread, one of my Labyrinthos decks, which I love. And then what for Oracle? I don't know. Jen is 31 minutes into December. Yes, with her pink Christmas tree. Okay, Threshold. Ooh. So Threshold gets the Queen of Swords. Look how well these work together. Amazing. Look at that. I love how there's this little, like her point of light up here and then here. And then this little splotchy right there. Like that makes me feel like that's her light coming through. To guide you, right? Like Gerald said. Beautiful. Okay. And then let's do a Tote Witch. Yeah, Angie, you like that one? Okay, let's do this Oracle to go with these, and I'll just do a picture as we go because otherwise, you know, it'll be next Tuesday before I'm even doing that. Especially this week because of work. It's my busy time. Dropping cards. Okay, so Queen of Swords. So basically like our summary or outcome card for this. The Queen of Swords helping us through that threshold. And then what we get on the other side, basically. There we go. Oh, you guys. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. This, and then this, and then this, right? Why is this getting increasingly harder for me to do? Do you believe it? That it's rebirth? Do you? Do you believe that that's what happened? Oh, Jen has redone her work logo. That's amazing. Business logo. Oh, a ton of sirens going by. Yikes. The roads were so bad here on Saturday. So bad. We almost had to turn around and come home from our little Friendsgiving we were going to. Yes. Once again, we have perfect. I worry about switching up decks after I said we'll switch after next week. but I don't really, because this happens to me all the time. Yeah. Okay, so there's that. Let me do just a quick picture for the group, and then we will pull for our other two cards. Thanks for your patience. I have a couple new cool things to show you if we have time to. Okay. There's that. I'm putting these all back in. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes we leave them out, right? So then they're not able to come up again, but I just feel like doing one set at a time today since we have 3 going on and I don't want to make things crazy. So next for the womb, an energy to help us work with that, an energy to help us work with the womb archetype. Oh, so good. Calm down, cards, calm down. I like that. 3 of Pence. This teamwork. It's like people pulling the baby out. I had 3 people. Like, I had Ryan and I had like a nurse and 2 midwives. That's a cool 3. Boom. And we have the triangle with the womb with the 3 energy as well. Look at that. Okay, and then an oracle. Please feel free to conceptualize these cards so that they fit in with your life. But I'm one-track mind right now. Oh, Jamie said she was thinking the same thing. Okay. I mean, it's okay. It can be a little bit about me, right? But please share your ideas for your situation if you feel so inclined. I don't ever want to just be like taking it over, but I don't get as much reading time as I would like, card reading time. So I use this as that too. So thank you for hanging out while I do that. Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. Okay, how does this go? Like this. So we have the womb, 3 pence, and the teacher card. So as an outcome energy, as a summary of this, learning something new. Okay, but look at, he's drawing a triangle and a circle, and it kind of looks like a womb, doesn't it? I mean, in the context of this card. Right? We are teaching, learning. Maybe this child will be a teacher. Yeah, Jamie is right on it with me. Okay, I just saw your comment pop up. So yeah, that's amazing. Let's take this picture. That's too funny. Isn't it fun drawing cards together? And his circle also has the triangle. Yeah, this is really cool. Once I held it up, then I saw that. Okay. Boop. And plus the pentacles, like in, like on like their little tattoos or whatever, have like circles and triangles, right? See how cool this is? Okay. Abyss, Tokwitch, archetype card. Okay, so now for our last one, we are talking about the storm. We're going to see let me put some of these up just because sometimes comments disappear in the replay and it really makes me mad. So yeah, let me, when I'm going through and trying to take snippets out for my 1 year, it's not a blooper reel, it's just like a collection of me saying things, like little highlight video that I made for my 1 year, which was back in May, my 1 year on TarotTube. And then when I finally got back to it a couple months ago, the software I was using changed and like you can't upload direct anymore. And then I ran into all these problems trying to like put my video to OneDrive or wherever. I got part of it kind of resolved, but I got so frustrated that I haven't gone back to it. So I have like 2/3 of it done. I have like 1/3 of my videos left to go. What I was going to do was from May 2020 to May 2021, take a snip from each video and like put them all together. So I have it like kind of mostly done. Anyway, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh, when I go back to try to find parts to pull out, like that's when I realize like some things have disappeared because I know things that people said and like I'm responding to them, but then the comment isn't there in the chat. So anyway, that's my complaint. I always appreciate how cards link up so nicely for people who are divinely connected. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I really love it too. I feel super supported by my realm of people and spirits and beings. So our energy to help us with the storm, to help us work with the storm energy, how we can best help ourselves, as Chris would say. Oh, easy there, cards, easy there. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay. So we got another perfect card, I'm just going to say. Temperance. To help with the storm. Isn't that amazing? It really is, isn't it? Kim Cran said, when it comes down to it, other people can help us, right? 3 Pentacles. But then in the storm, we have to go within. You have to just get into that inner space and wait for the storm to pass. Sip for that. Okay, let's see what our oracle card is. Our outcome energy, our once temperance helps us through the storm. It's amazing, right? I'm just throwing cards a lot today. They're not like jumpers though, it's just my hands. You know how you can tell? Yeah, you do. You know what I mean. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Air element. Storm, temperance, and air. That free-floating, open space, you can breathe again sort of energy. That works out really beautifully, doesn't it? Plus, when I was responding to Gerald's comment about being divinely connected, I was like, I feel really supported by all of my realm of beings. And then that makes me think of that, like what I was gesturing to. That's nice. Okay, please, card, stop falling off. I need your photo. I need a quick shot of you, card. Oh, but I have to reverse them for the picture. Okay, then I will, yes, doesn't it tell an awesome story? Okay, let me take a little picture and then I will show you, which will probably, maybe, I don't know what we'll do Friday, but we might play with those, my new decks on Friday, but I will show you. Boop. Okay, I'll show you and then we can take a few minutes today and then we'll maybe take a look at them again on Friday. My nose is so itchy. But why? Okay, so here, oh, Abyss, please come up here. 10 pence on the bottom again, that's what I saw when I pulled them out. Okay, this can come back here because that doesn't matter anymore. Archetypes, I don't always put the decks back, as you know, but at least I'm putting the cards back because that would be terrible if I just lose track of that. And then, where is the pouch? Here it is. Toke Witch back into the little lantern bag. Hey, Justin. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, Gerald says, thanks for the reminder, Jamie, about you got to breathe to move. If any of you, oh, sorry, so itchy. If any of you did not tune in for, I mean, I was there, but I just can't remember who was there. Did not tune in for Justin's channelversary last night, you can check that out. He showed some new stuff, some like fall treasures, books and decks and whatnot. It was a good time. Okay. I was telling him that we the tarot people, always see him, doing interviews and things like that live, and that we like a little live Justin chat time with just Justin. That's a new series, just Justin. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. Anyway, Justin is commuting as always, but he sends his love. Hi, Beth. Yeah, Beth, definitely check it out. It was fun. I was sometimes in the chat typing, but I was also doing kitchen stuff and cooking and feeding Max just like endlessly while that was going on. Okay, so the couple new things I got, we will start with this Sacred Symbols deck. I bought this secondhand, and I bought it, the person I got it from, it was like a hand-me-down to her, like she had bought it secondhand as well. And this person was needing some, I wasn't really in the market to be like I check out the sale groups and stuff like that, but right now I'm not in, like sometimes I'm in a mode where I just like search them every night as Max is falling asleep and I'm like, oh, this is cool, this is cool. Well, lately I haven't been in there as much because, or at least not like really shopping, like window shopping, because I'm not in the market right now. But this person was asking for some extra funds for, her father had passed away and she was looking to get, like her part of the ashes and to like memorialize and things like that. So I thought, you know what? It is a symbols deck and it looks kind of cool. And so I did that. And she sent a nice little note and some extra things in the package. So basically, this is a very well-worn. This isn't out of print, but there are new editions of it that are still in print. Some of them are damaged, like on the back. It feels like maybe it came off, right? But I mean, she had posted this, and so we tried to like work out a price for it being out of print, but like also there was some damage. But I mean, they're fine. They're totally usable. And for something like this, like I don't care. This is maybe the worst one, but it's kind of cool how, I mean, this looks like our storm card, right? It looks like the salt a little bit that we were just talking about on the storm card of the Kim Crane's Archetypes deck. So like that's just all damage, but it's whatever. It's smooth and shuffles really nicely. I mean, this feels like it has been loved, you know? So anyway, here, I'll just show you some. Again, this is called Sacred Symbols for Divination and Meditation by Marcella Kroll. And this one is copyright 2013 to 2015. Power. Wealth. I also thought it was kind of cool because these, good grief. No water. Let me check my coffee. Look at Beth. Buy an MJ Cullinane deck now and get her playing cards for free. I messaged this to Chris yesterday, and that's the thing I refrained from buying. One of the two things. Oh, see, Jamie did it too. Dang it. That's one of the things I let go. It goes through today, so I might still get it. I don't know. What I was going to say is I think this is cool that I have a symbols deck now that's like oracle sized, and then I can layer other symbols on top of it that are smaller because most of my symbols decks are small. Focus, safe travel, and there's a book with it too. Blessings, growth. I don't know MJ, so I won't be getting free playing cards. Gerald, it's the Crow Tarot and like the Urban Crow Tarot. Is that what the Oracle is called? And the Forhaxa, which Forhaxa's out, right? And her cat deck is coming out. Something else, I don't know. So, oh, and like the Night Guardians one, I thought about that. I thought, should I get Guardians of the Night and then get the free playing card deck? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Butterfly, Burden Basket, the Full Moon, Transmute, Message, End Strife. Gerald's not listening. Boundaries. Kirpan. I don't even know what this is. I mean, some kind of knife, but it's very specific. But there's a book again. Talisman, which I love. Keys, so that's cool. Death card. The Vesica Pisces with the loops. Gratitude. Meditate. So you get the idea, yeah? There are, I don't know, some number of cards. Oh, see, Beth got Guardians of the Night. Yeah. Oh, Mel, good morning. Oh, sorry I'm late again. It's no problem. We're glad you are here. Yes, all of MJ's favorite art with playing cards, Gerald, she says. So yeah, the playing card deck, what she did was take pieces from all of her existing decks, favorite works of art of hers, and put them into Borderless. Yeah. And put them into a playing card format, which I thought was really cool. So anyway, let's see. So then it has like an explanation for death and then the symbol, and explains what the symbol is all about. So I don't know what the current edition of this looks like in terms of the cards or books, but yeah, it gives you a nice little explanation of things. Let me read one. Let me read Vesica Pisces. Psychic powers, vision. Can I find it? But yeah, these cards, because they're the way that they're used, like it's so they're just like soft. Do you know what I mean? You do. Okay. So here's this. Psychic powers, vision, powerful dreaming. You have access to a greater wisdom. See the sacredness in your visions. This is a time of great awakening. New psychic abilities and gifts come to you now. Meditate on this when you want healing, creative dreaming, and psychic expansion. The symbol, a magical symbol of two intersecting circles. The Vesica Pisces is one of the most profound sacred geometrical symbols of ancient and modern times. So that's a little taste of the book for you. This is bottom. Okay, so that's one thing I received in the last couple of days. And that was sort of like an unplanned thing. I guess I'll put it right back here. And then I finally, I did not even open this yet. I took the plastic wrap off yesterday, but I was so busy with work, I couldn't. I took a break in the morning, like mid-morning, and took a look at those Sacred Symbols cards, but I knew I'd get too wrapped up into art history tarot for past lives, with all the work I had to do. So I left it. I took the plastic off, and then, but I finally got this. I've been wanting this forever. Comes with this little bag from Red Orchid and came with this book. So those things I ordered on Etsy. Okay, so this is the regular book that comes with it. Looks like this inside. And again, we might play with this a little more on Friday and kind of take a look at it. But then separately, I ordered from Amazon, but like a legitimate like affiliate link or whatever, the Past Lives Workbook. So, boop. And this is absolutely amazing. Remember, Maria was telling me, she's like, did you get that? I'm like, it didn't come with it, but I'm thinking about ordering it. And then I did order it like the next day, because like, look at the crazy, like, yes, give me the giant spread and all of this. It's amazing. So that came. I'll show you a few cards here, but let me, new playing card deck. Who are we talking about? MJ still? Maybe I saw something about that. I did go to the site. Any cravings besides orange juice? I did have some this morning. Not really. I wasn't like super craving with Max either. I just kind of have things I don't want like in each trimester, and more so in the first trimester. Max will sometimes have a lime popsicle, and that smell was like pushing me off the edge in the first trimester. Like, I don't know why, but that was the first time something like that happened. Not really. I don't have really strong aversions or cravings. I'll get in a phase of like, oh, I like this thing for dinner like once a week or whatever it is, but nothing super strong. Yes, past lives came. Yes, I am. I am due February 19th. You want to see the belly? Let me make sure my shirt's like actually on all the way. Because this is just a regular shirt that I'm like stretching the hell out of. Okay. Oh, that was my hip. There's baby. Boop, 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 boop. It was moving around when we were reading about the womb, but not now. There you go, baby update. Okay, let me get my foot up here. Oh, the Joseph Magi system. I don't know about this. Ooh, the mailman working hard. Thank you. Oldest daughter is super pissed that Seth Meyers named his baby Adelaide, my granddaughter's name, because she thinks it's going to get popular now. It's so hard with names. I swear, like, our girl name is Vela, and I don't know what we're having. So, but 2 years ago when that car came out called the Vela Star, I was so mad. I was about to cry. I was like, Ryan, fucking car company named their new car Vela, and I'm going to was so mad. I'm like, I chose that name when I was 14 years old, and I've been waiting a long damn time to use it, okay? What was the name Chris at Elemental Cardmancy gave the baby bump? Oh, I don't know. He usually calls it Baby Whiz. But I don't know if there was something other than that. Oh, Beth says girl. Oh. Okay, let's look at just a couple of these past life cards, and then I will let you go. Now this tuck box is already, oh, it was just a little tight. It's okay. This probably needs a Kelly bag. Oh, but it does drop down in the back. Here's the other thing. I've been in love with these. Oh, Baby Whiz. Okay. I've been in love with these bags since I saw them, which I think was on Kelly Fitzgerald's channel like years ago, a couple years ago. I don't know. 3 years ago, probably. Oh, 4. I guess 4, because I started watching when Max was a baby and I was commuting. He's not quite 4 yet. 3.5 years ago when I saw these. That's how long I've wanted these. Look at the bags. Aren't they amazing? I'm just showing you for a long time so it gets stuck in your brain. Okay. So this has card numbers card and tarot numbers that are normal, right? And then there's also like titles that go with them that aren't the normal tarot, right? So this one makes sense. 0, I mean, they all probably make sense, but I just mean in terms of being parallel to tarot. 0 is you, and then the bottom it says Fool. And then in the other corner, it tells you, it credits what the art is. So this is Archangel Gabriel in the Annunciation by Filipino Lippi, 1489 to 91. So here's this. So it's a tarot system, but then it has figures in it to align and create a story for your past lives. Yeah, so that's what's going on. The Magician, card 1, Africa, and the work is called African by Unknown, 1682. So there are places, there are people, right? It goes through this whole thing. Card 2, Before Christ, the High Priestess, offering to Ceres, Goddess of Harvest by Jacob, whoever, 1619. Right? So this gives you a time frame. So far we have the self, a place, and a time frame. I always want art decks to give the title an artist when they use images and decks. Yes, definitely. 3 is the Mother, the Empress, Mother and Child with a Rose Scarf by Mary Cassatt, 1905, so on and so forth, right? The Father, Religion. So I'll just go through a few so you can get the idea. Lovers, some stay and some change. So then 7, the Chariot, is America, and there are astrological reasons and ties that they give to that they use to determine like which card would be which place. Okay, so there is a reasoning behind that. Strength card shows the death of Samson. 9, the Hermit card is Asia. The Wheel of Fortune is fate. Justice is justice. The Hanged Man is premature death. Death is death. Temperance is a karmic lesson. The Devil is slavery. Tower is the plague. The Star is Europe. The Moon, South America. The Sun is Australia. Judgment is the Middle East. Yes, Mel, this is awesome, isn't it? I've honestly, this is one of the first decks I wanted, and I don't know really why I waited so long. It's like every time I thought about getting it, then something else came along. There was like a Kickstarter, or there was a limited edition, or like something happened. But this is one of those where it's like, how could I have waited so long? But it just is the way it worked out. So the World is migration. And then we have like A of C, 2 of C, so on and so forth for the cups, right? So it just abbreviates. So Ace of Cups is Turkey. 2 of Cups is spouse. 3 of Cups, friendship. 4 of Cups, apathy. 5 of Cups, loss. I said I was just going to do a few, but let's just roll with it. And then maybe Friday we'll like get into it a little bit. I don't know, maybe. I'll check out the workbook and see if there's something that that I think would be sort of interesting to do like with you, like show you as I go through. I don't know. 6 of Cups, karmic connection. That's perfect to me. 7 of Cups, poison. 8 of Cups, abandonment. 9 of Cups is the Congo. 10 of Cups, twin flames. And I love that because when I think 10 of Cups, I think about all of the family connections and how twin flames are not, in my opinion, necessarily romantic connections. I have a twin flame tattoo with one of my best friends, Lauren. So, you know, who knows what we were in some other life, but we, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be just like this magnified version of a soulmate. In my belief paradigm, we have many soulmates. We have a soul tribe. We have a twin flame, blah, blah, blah. We might have a twin flame from another time that's with us here or not with us here, et cetera, et cetera. So I just love that the 10 of Cups energy gets that twin flame title. I just do. Daughter, Page of Cups. The Hero, Knight of Cups. So, you know, the questions in the workbook, maybe it's like, you know, who you were in another life. You were the hero, right? So you're seeing how this will piece together. The Queen of Cups is loving woman. The King of Cups, benevolent man. Ace of Wands is Korea. 2 of Wands is China. 3 of Wands, High Middle Ages. 4 of Wands, Late Middle Ages. 5 of Wands is conflict. 6 of Wands is the 16th century. 7 of Wands is resolute. 8 of Wands, 18th century. 9 of Wands is prison. 10 of Wands is depression, like the depression, right? The Page of Wands is the Sun. So now we've had son and daughter. Knight of Wands is Traveler. These are a smooth, I would call this like smooth matte. There's like a little bit of a sheen to it, but not glossy. Okay. Yeah. I might call it extra smooth matte, right? It's kind of slippy. The Queen of Wands is Visible Woman. Mel says, I'm going to get this deck to replace the one that I can't even give away. Oh, what's that one? It's really nice. I think it was $35 for the deck and the book. And I want to say the workbook was like $15 or $20. I'm not sure. But I bought the deck and the regular book direct from Red Orchid Publishing. There also may be Etsy, like an Etsy shop for it that's legit. King of Wands, Philandering Man. Ace of Swords, Japan. Two of Swords, Genetic Illness. Three of Swords, Brokenhearted. Hey, Orshi, it's no problem. We're about to finish up. We're just going through doing a bonus round of a couple decks I've gotten recently. We're almost done. Nancy is lurking, have some sort of funky bug. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better soon. Ugh. Chronic illness, Four of Swords. Five of Swords, violence. Six of Swords, drowning. See, it's a little spin on the, like, it still makes sense to traditional tarot, but like we have the drowning aspect instead of the positive aspect of moving toward calmer waters. But yeah, it matches up and makes sense, right? Betrayal, Seven of Swords. So that's to say, I think this is cool because you could kind of use this as like an oracle add-on to a tarot reading, right? See how that's like the keywords are like oracle-ish, like you could switch it to be both, which I love. Eight of Swords, oppression. Nine of Swords, dreams. Look how creepy that is. I've seen this piece before. It's called The Nightmare by Johann Heinrich Fuseli, 1790. Yeah, that's crazy, right? Ten of Swords, murder. Page of Swords is brother, so we have another family connection here. We've seen son, daughter, mother, father so far. Knight of Swords is the soldier. Queen of Swords, rational woman. King of Swords, rational man. Spain, Ace of Pentacles, a gypsy dance in the gardens of Alcazar. Ace Pence, that's cool. Spain. Two of Pence, India. Three of Pence, old age. That's an interesting tie there, but maybe needing help, right? Four of Pence, greed. So we're seeing that shadow aspect of our traditional Four Pence. Five of Pence is starvation. Six of Pence, charity. Seven of Pence is the 17th century. Eight of Pence is Greece. That's a pretty card. Nine of Pence, the 19th century. 10 of Pence is Mexico, which I love. I think that's great. Page of Pence is sister. Knight of Pence is true friend. Queen of Pence, indigenous woman. And King of Pence, indigenous man. I love this. I cannot wait I think we will play with this on Friday and see. Might just start out with whatever basic first thing is in the book, in the workbook, and work through that together. And I think we would have time for something else too. Does that sound kind of fun? I think we'll do that. And then maybe look at what I've chosen for December decks by that point, because December is tomorrow. So I think that's what our plan will be. Do a little wading into art history tarot for past lives. We'll maybe do like a workbook page together so you can see how it works. And then we'll talk about December stuff. Yeah, I think that will work. Okay. So thank you all for hanging out with me. An hour and a 15-minute hangout today, but that's awesome. And this is really great for me because now I feel motivated to knock out a bunch of work. And there's a lot to do, but it's fine. It's fine. I will go plow through some work the next few days, and I will see you all on Friday. Sorry that I didn't keep up with chat this last bit, but I wanted to get through those cards. Thank you all for chatting with each other and saying hello and being so awesome. Oh, right. I wonder if Mel answered about the deck that she can't give away. Oh, yeah. You don't have to. It's totally up to you. Oh, Gerald won't be here Friday because he's attending an event over the weekend. Well, we hope you have fun. We will miss you a ton, of course. Thank you all so much for hanging out on a Tuesday. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day and rest of your week, and I will see you all in chats. Oh, the other Kin Tarot. I don't hate that. I have the Scrying Ink Lenormand, and yeah, anyway. Thank you all so much for being here. Have an awesome Tuesday, and I will catch you